Hi, my magical creatures, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is that we are going to talk about toxic relationships, how to know you are in one, what to do, and everything like that. So before we begin, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, a like, and don't forget to subscribe for you to help your girl out. So let's get started. Okay. So Okay, so what kind of inspired me to do this video is that I've been obsessed with watching Natalie Nunn show called Baddies, I think. Yeah, I think it's called Baddies South or something like that. Basically, it's like Bad Girls Club, but Natalie Nunn did her own spinoff on it. So Natalie Nunn was like she's a very popular bad girl. So there's this girl named Krishan Rock. She is this very beautiful young woman. She's dating this rapper called Blueface. Blueface, if y'all don't know who he is, he's the guy that did the song Bust Down, Tatiana, Bust Down, Bust Down. And Nicki Minaj and all these other artists had did their own spinoff of Bust Down, Tatiana, with Nicki Minaj doing Bust Down, Barbiana, all of that. So I'm actually, Krishan Rock was like one of my favorites on the show Baddies. But because of her being on the show, I feel like she blew up even more since she's been dating Blueface and stuff. And I don't know if y'all follow the Shade Room or anything like that, but it's lately. I feel like ever since the show aired, Blueface and Krishan Rock have been on the Shade Room constantly. And this girl, I kid you not, like, and I feel like what ties into being like transgender and everything like that is that being trans too, like, we're very susceptible to being in toxic relationships because relationships do not come easy to us. So we tend to settle for less, and we tend to settle for really, anything that comes our way, because, we try to take chances, and because we are transgender, we don't really have the same opportunities that we do when it comes to like dating and stuff. So a lot of women settle for less. So that's why I'm making this video, because sis, we're not doing toxic relationships anymore. So okay, so stuff that I seen with Krishan Rock and Blueface was that Krishan Rock, she basically, how I knew like the bad signs of this is like really bad and toxic. I really feel like Krishan Rock definitely has a big heart. She has a pure heart. You can tell this girl has went through a lot in life. But the thing that she did, she got her boyfriend's face tattooed on her neck. And when I seen that, I was like, what? I'm like, sis, like, did he even ask your hand into marriage? Like, why are you getting his face tattooed? Like, even if if he did ask her hand in marriage, I'm like, things change. I'm like, I would never get no one's face tattooed on me. Like, are you serious? So, yeah, so basically, she got her boyfriend's face tattooed on her neck. She even said things like, what happened? She got into a fight with his mom and sister, and then her front tooth was knocked out. So she'd be walking around with just one front tooth, like crazy. That right there, that's enough for me. Like, if I got my tooth knocked out or whatever, I'm breaking up with him. Like, I'm like, either I'm never gonna meet your family again, or B, I just think this relationship is not gonna work because I don't know the situation. Like, you ain't set up for me or nothing like that. So also too, I mean, that right there is toxic enough. And then also another thing too was like her hair got ripped out, like she got bald spots in the back. And she even went on her Instagram and all that, telling them, yeah, he ripped my hair out, but I still love him. I ain't going nowhere. Whoopie whoop, all of that. And I'm like, girl, like, this is not cute. Like, and I feel like people are like glorifying like toxic relationships and stuff. Like she was like glorifying it. And I'm like, sis, this is not it. Like, ever since she got on the show Baddies, like her Instagram following totally went up. I think she even surpassed Blueface. Like, she has her own career now because of it. And I'm just kind of like, sis, like, why are you still with him? So then also too, the guy was also known for what else? Like, he cheated on her multiple times with his baby mamas and all of that, making her look stupid. And I'm like, girl, this isn't no Cardi B and Offset. Like, girl, no. So like she still was all like, yeah, like we broke up, but we still friends with benefits and all that. And then I guess she got into like a domestic violence too, where like I guess like her and Blueface was going at it with each other. And then like I guess he called the police on her and the police came and then she wrote in blood on the wall something, I love you, Blue, or whatever. And I'm like, with her blood. I'm like, that's just crazy. Like, I mean, I don't really know, but I just think it's just really extreme, really crazy. And so, kind of like the reason why I'm talking about this, because I feel like us as women, even us as trans women at that, we settle for like, I remember my times, I've never been hit. I've never been hit by no man. I'm very thankful for that. But I know I've had, my family members, they've had physical altercations with, their men and stuff like that. I'm really thankful that I've never been put in a situation where I've had a guy put hands on me. So, I just think that's super like wild, super extreme. I just feel like us as women, like you just have to accept yourself and love yourself and know that you deserve better. I don't think anybody should be putting their hands on anybody. Also too, I feel like what else? Just I want to say like work on yourself. Like I feel like you don't really need someone to complete you. You don't need someone to make you feel like that they the one and all of that. Like I just feel like you need to just do you and focus on you. I really feel like it's not healthy to have someone. I don't think it's healthy. Number one, have someone's face tattooed on your neck. Number one. Number two, I just feel like don't settle for these guys if these guys ain't trying to make it work with you too, because it takes two to make it work, if he's not willing to put in the time to help you and all of that, then he's got to go. And especially if he's cheating on you, I mean that is like number one. Like if he's cheating on you, that means he don't like really love you and he really don't care. And I feel like once a cheater is always a cheater. Like he's just gonna keep doing it. And then on top of that, like, what's that old saying that used to go like, first you lie, then you steal, and then you kill, or something like that? I feel like it's kind of like that. Like, first you start lying, and then you start saying like, or yeah, I feel like you start lying, and then like you start saying like some mean stuff to your loved one, your significant other, like whatever that's be, and then after that, then it becomes like physical altercation. And then I just think at that time, especially as women too, like you don't want to end up like DEAD. Like you just gotta get up out of there. But definitely, I just thought that was like really extreme. I don't know, watching Krishan, she's so young. I think she's like 21, 22. And it's like she's dealing with that. So I'm gonna let it slide because she's so young. But I'm just saying for all the other women that follow me and watch my videos and stuff, I just want to say like you are enough, you are beautiful, you don't need to put up with no BS with no man that's treating you like that. So I just wanted to say that y'all are amazing, y'all are enough. You don't need to settle for no mess like that, and don't get no one's face tattooed or name tattooed on you. That's ridiculous. Even if they ask you for marriage too, I wouldn't do it because you just never know. People change and people just do all this wild stuff. So, um, definitely toxic relationships. No. I feel like the signs of that is just definitely. I say once they start like calling you names and degrading you and stuff, I just think that's when you should pack up and leave because you don't need to put up with that. Um, especially with them lying and cheating and all that. Especially cheating, like you gotta go, like because this is gonna keep happening. So, but yeah, so I wanted to talk about toxic relationships and just like how wild that is, and kind of takes me back to me settling, for less. Um, I just felt like I was doing like 80%, and then the other guy, or I want to say I was doing 85%, and this guy was doing like 15% in the relationship. But I just felt like because I'm trans, and I just thought like because I don't know when I'll find, another relationship or whatever. But I was like, you know what? I'd rather just be alone than put up with this mess. So I was like, my life is too valuable, my time, energy being everything. So definitely, I just wanted to say y'all are enough and y'all are beautiful and don't settle for less. Go for the stars and beyond. So find you, do that, treat you right. So I wanted to come on here and talk about that. So I love you guys. Don't forget to give this video a big like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay magical. Mwah.